6.2 talks about equations with brackets. You've done it before in Unit 2. There's nothing different here at all. Question 3 on page 81 deals with grade C equations, and I've got 2 written there. So I'm going to do 3D and 3H. When the pen kicks in, that'd be great. So I've now got to sort this one out, and let's work straight here. Multiplying out the brackets, pen. Okay, I get 6x plus 2 comes to 4x plus 8. Bring my 4x's next door. 6x, take away the 4x, leaves me my 8 on this side, and then subtract the 2. I've got therefore 2x is 6, from which x comes to 3. 6 divided by 2 is 3. This one over here, multiply the bracket, this is 3h, so 3x on this side equals 2 3's, 6 x's, 2 1's are 2, but it's negative. Alright? I'd rather write it around the other way now, so I'm not dealing with horrible negative x's. So I've got 6x minus 2 is 3x. Bring the 3x over and subtract, and take the minus 2 over and add. So I've got 3x is 2, from which a single x will be 2/3. Do I have to call it 0.6 recurring? That's fine. Okay, dealing with fractions. Now we're doing question 5, and there's 3 of these. I may just do 2. I see how the time goes. I'm probably going to do section 6.2 in 2 videos because it's quite long. Now here's the first one. Still grade C rated. On the whole page is grade C, page 81. I'll do this first. So if I do D down here, right, multiply out the brackets. 6 5's are 30. 6x's is 6x, so that's negative. Then I've got to minus 2 times 4 minus 8x. Minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4, and that comes to 6. Please study that. Minus times a minus is plus. So what have I got here? I've got 30 plus 4, that's called 34. I've got minus 6x minus another 8x's, altogether is minus 14x's. That comes to 6. I can now say, well, I can bring the minus 14x over here, can't I? And bring the 6 over here and subtract. So I can say 34 take away 6, and my minus 14s goes over here and becomes 14x's. Now I can write it the way I like it. So reading this way, 14x, 34 take away 6 is 28. Oops, is 28. So x is going to be 2. Alright, I'll do this one here. Looks quite big, but let's just do it anyway. 3 times 5, I've got 15. 3 times x is 3x, but it's negative. He's happy. 7 times x, that's plus 7x's. 7 times 8, I don't know. I think it's 56, but let's just check. 7 times 8, I hate 7 times table. I find it a real pain. There you go, 56. And that equals, well, 5 4's are 20, plus 4 2's, 8x's altogether. Tidy it up a little bit. 15 plus 56, let's not mess. I do have a calculator, and I'm allowed to use it. So I've got here 71, and then minus 3 plus 7 is plus 4x, and that comes to 20 plus 8x. Well, I'm going to rewrite it around the way that I feel comfortable with. So I'm going to write this bit first. So here I go. 8x add 20 makes 4x add 71. Alright, it's nice, easy. So bring the 4x's over. 8x minus 4x is 71. That hasn't moved. Plus 20, take it next door and subtract. Alright, any mistakes so far? 15, 60, that's alright. So I've got here 4x is, machine, take away 20, 51. So x is going to be 51 divided by 4. Don't expect lovely answers here. So divide that by 4. That gives me 12.75. Now that's going to be, of course, 12 3/4. Alright, 12 4's are 48. 3 left over, 3/4. So either of these two answers will be fine. This last one looks huge. Hopefully I've got some space to fit it there. If not, just turn over the page or add a page or something. Right, this one. 12 plus 8x's minus the number 15 plus 6x's, minus times a minus, equals 3. Now watch out, we've got the 5 attached to the bracket. It's not 3 take away 5 is minus 2. No, it's 3 and the minus 5 is attached to the bracket. So minus 5 times 7 is going to be minus 35, and minus 5 times 2x is minus 10x. Let's just simplify a little bit. 8 plus 6 is 14x's. 12 take away 15 is minus 3. And that comes to, let's do the x's first. It says minus 10x, and 3 take away 35 is minus 32, I believe. Yeah. So let's just bring the x's to me. So I've got 14x plus 10x, it's negative here, equals minus 32, which hasn't moved, plus 3, because the minus becomes a plus next door, doing the inverse operation. What have we got there? I've got 24x's comes to minus 32 plus 3, so that's going to be minus 29. Remember, we're going upwards towards 0 as we climb up 3 steps. So that's that, and so x is going to be minus 29 over 24. I think I'll leave it as a fraction. 24's into 29 go once, and that leaves me with 5, I believe. 5 24ths, but the whole thing's negative. So the answer is minus 1 and 5 24ths. So that minus is meant to be there. Alright, so let's just turn over. Right, question 6 is lovely. It says, what is the size of each angle in these shapes? The diagram's not drawn to scale, so don't even try measuring. It's not the idea. Now, we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180, don't we? So let's just use that fact. So I've got 2x plus 4x plus 30 plus the right angle plus the 90 comes to 180. Simplifying, 6x plus, make that look pretty, plus 120 comes to 180. Subtract the 120, so 6x is going to be 180, subtract 120, so 6x's come to 60. That's good. So x is 10 on its own. What is the size of each angle? So this one's going to be, let's do it in blue. That one's going to blue. That one's going to be 2 times 10, which is 20 degrees. That we know is 90 degrees straight away. And this one's going to be 4 times 10, add 30. So that's going to be 40 plus 30, 70 degrees. 20, 70, 90, 180 is correct. We'll do the same procedure for this one here. Angles add up to 180, so here we go. X plus, now this one, 3x plus 50. Now this one, plus 2x minus 20, all comes to 180. Tidying up, x, 3x plus 2x. That gives me 6 x's. I've got 50 minus 20, leaves me positive 30, and that comes to 180. So check that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 50 minus 20. Okay, that's good. So I've got 6x comes to 180, take away the 30. So 6x's come to 150 degrees. Now I just divide by 6, and I see what x is worth on its own, and then I use it for something else. So 150 divided by 6 is 25 degrees. That's lovely. And now let's change to blue and work all these out. Well, x is 25 straight away, so I'll put that there. That's going to be 2 times 25. It won't fit there, will it? Okay, let's try and do it. 2 lots of 25, take away 20, so it'll be 50 take away 20, and that's therefore 30 degrees. And this one's going to be 3 lots of 25, and then add on 50, or 3 25s. Really, it actually looks like an acute angle, but it's so not. So I've got 75 plus 50 is going to be 125 degrees. Let's just check this one. 25, 50 take away 20, 30. What do we got? Yeah, 25 plus 125 is 150, plus 30, 180 is completely correct. That's that. Now let's see. I might just pause now actually and do a second video because the other's going to be a little bit long. So stop there, and that'll be good.